Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do something a little bit different, and instead of doing a haul or something beauty related, I'm going to be doing my top tips and tricks for keeping sane during lockdown. So I have been working from home for about 5 weeks now, and I initially thought I was going to end up so bored and just so isolated and that I'd go out of my mind within a couple of weeks. But I think because I've pushed myself to try loads of different things, it has kept me occupied, and so far I'm doing okay. I haven't seen my family in probably 7 or 8 weeks now because I hadn't seen them a little bit before lockdown. So I am really missing them and I'm missing my friends, but I'm doing a lot better than I thought. So I'm hoping these tips and tricks can help you if you are feeling a little bit lost or a little bit unsure of what you can do. I am going to do quite a few ideas. Some will be productive, some will be creative, some are just, one idea, just chill out and watch Netflix. But I want to give you a variety of things that I've tried personally and that I've enjoyed. I will flick between this setup and then other clips that I filmed just so you can see me in action, I guess, trying these different things. So let's get into the video. So number one is baking. I think every man and his dog has done some form of baking during lockdown. Most probably banana bread or banana cake. I have done that. I've done carrot cake, I've done cookies, brownies, cinnamon swirls. I've done a lot of cooking. I have done Vegemite scrolls, which being half from New Zealand, Vegemite is a staple and you can't buy the scrolls in shops, you have to make them, so that's been fun. But I've also done sausage rolls. It is a cheater's way of making them. It's very quick, it's very easy, and if you like sausage rolls, I would say these are way better than Greg's sausage rolls, so give it a try. Number two is try a new course or learn something new. So I basically was looking through articles of what to do and came up with a few different ideas, and then something popped up called Coursera. I'm going to explain it a bit more to you in a minute, but this is me looking at what I can do and what is out there. So have a look and you might find something that you enjoy. Okay, so the one thing I really would like to do is to learn something new that is so different from what I do as a day job or from any of my hobbies. I mean, my hobbies really only are shopping, so I don't really know what you can learn about shopping. And I read on an article that there are Ivy League schools giving away free courses. So last night I signed up to this Introduction to Psychology course, and that was with Yale University. So this is a 6-week course, and I think it was like 80 hours worth of studying for free. I know you don't get anything for it. I mean, you can pay like £40 for a certificate, but for now, I'm just gonna do it free. You know, if I take to it, great, then I can pay for another course. But for now, I just wanna see, it's a good way to see if you like something. The website is www.coursera.org. The best way I found it was just typed in free courses online, and it was the first link that came up, so that was great. So, or type free courses, Coursera. I don't know whether this is a new thing for the lockdown or whether they always have this, but this is absolutely insane. So I will start to study and I will catch up with you sometime in the future, not on this video, and let you know what it was like. So number three is learn a new language. So for me, yes, it is productive again, but I've always wanted to be able to speak Spanish. I go to Spain at least once a year, normally twice a year. We go to the same part, and I've always wanted to be able to speak more than just, hello, goodbye, how much is this, and can I have the bill? So I've thought, finally, I don't have an excuse to not have time or to have other things to do. So I thought, why not try it? And I downloaded the Duolingo app. You go into it, it opens up and it shows you all these different categories of things you learn that you have to go through one by one to achieve more fluent ability. So as you can see, there's loads of gold circles, which means that I've gone through, I've done all the levels in that category and I've achieved them all, and then you move on. Some have cracks in them, which means I need to go back and refresh them, and then some obviously are great, which means I've not done it yet. And they've got loads of different things on the app. They've got leaderboards, which, to be fair, I'm very competitive, so took it very seriously the first couple of weeks, to the point where I was waking up in the middle of the night to make sure that I could beat someone for the end of week. Trophy, I've stopped doing that now, thankfully. But there's so much on the app, and then you can see me go through and answering questions. There's probably 10 or 12 questions per block, and then within a block, there's 5 blocks within a level, and then I think It's either 5 blocks within a level and 4 levels, or 4 blocks within 5 levels, and that achieves that gold ring, and then it lets you move on. So I just think it was absolutely brilliant. I've been using it for about 4 weeks now, and my Spanish ability has improved so much. I have slacked off a little bit in the past couple of days. I need to get back on it, but even when I hadn't done it for about 4 or 5 days, I saw something and I was like, oh, I know what that means. So obviously I'm way off being fluent. I can just do the basics, but it has improved and it has really benefited me already. The one thing I want to do is to make sure I can use it in Spain, and I'd love to be able to go now and speak Spanish to people in the bars and wherever we go, but we can't. So this is as close as I'm going to get to Spain, so I'm going to enjoy it. But yeah, if you want to lose language, if you want to learn a language, there's so many different languages on the Duolingo app. I'd definitely say give it a go. You don't have to buy the £10 I think a month it is. I have, just because I was using it quite a lot, but it is free for the majority of it, so give it a go. Number 4 is learn or do a different exercise or different sport than you're used to. So as you can probably tell, I am not the fittest or sporty person you'll ever come across. I never will be, but I have been going out for a walk every day since lockdown, pretty much every day, unless I'm really busy with work. And it's just been really lovely in this weather, but I wanted to try something a little bit different. So we got a Nintendo Wii. I know that we're way, you know, that ship sailed a long time ago, but I just want to try something different. So we've got the Wii Fit board, and I thought, let's give it a go for when I don't want to go outside, or if I've only got a couple of minutes to spare, just to give it a go. So I'll put a clip here of me hula hooping. It's not the most flattering angle, it's not the most flattering recording I've ever done of myself, but it just shows what I was doing. You stand on a board, you wiggle your hips, and on the screen your little avatar thing is wiggling her hips. So it's really interesting, and I think because there's so many different things to do, like skiing, I go skiing once a year with work, and you can do slaloming and all this sort of stuff, so it is really fun. How much I'll use it I don't know, but it was just interesting to give something else a go and to know that I can get moving in my lounge without watching someone in, you know, a leotard doing high knees. So just something different. Number 5. To see your family and friends more, I would definitely suggest using apps like Zoom or FaceTime or WhatsApp video calls and do quizzes. I am really competitive, like ridiculously competitive, as I can have said in the Duolingo. It can get pretty disastrous at times. So we've been doing a lot of quizzes with my boyfriend's side of the family. My family aren't that quizzy. But we've been doing it with his family, and we've been doing it with his mum and stepdad on that side, and his dad and his side, and it's just been really fun. I have done a few of the quizzes, like been the quiz master, but I've also taken part in a few of the quizzes, and it's just really interesting to see everyone else's different topics that they want to do, but it's also really good just to see everyone and just to spend time, and you're not just sat on your phone just going, oh yeah, like how are you sort of thing. You're getting involved and you're having a bit of a joke. It gets you to see your friends and family, and it's free, so why wouldn't you give it a go? So number 6 is something a little bit more creative, and it is Upcycle Clothing. So if you can I would definitely suggest trying this. I had a dress in my wardrobe that I bought off Vinted months and months ago, but it just cut in the wrong places. I'll insert a clip around here somewhere of what it looked like. The waistline was far too low for me. As I've said before, my waist is a little bit higher than I think most clothing shows, so I wanted to do something different with it, and it also hit me at the worst part on my fat little calves, so I wanted to change it up. So I got the sewing machine out, I've chopped it, I've taken zips out to make it a size or 2 smaller, I've shortened it, and then this is what it now looks like. So it's gone from a midi dress into a peplum top. I absolutely love it now. It fits me a lot better. The waist hits at the right place, and it's just the right length, and it looks much better. I think the pattern was far too much in the dress, but it's much better as a top. So you can do this with loads of different things, whether you want to make something shorter, add lace on, make it longer, make it bigger, make it smaller, take it from a dress to a top. You can do so many different things, and it is really creative. It gets you to use your sewing machine and do something different, and it also means that you don't have to chuck your clothes away or go and buy new clothes if you can't afford it or don't want to buy it. It's much more sustainable to, you know, reuse something and upcycle it. Obviously I'm not against going to buy new clothes, as you well know, but it's just something different, and it has made something in my wardrobe that I've never used into something that I will want to wear quite a lot. So my final top trick or idea for how to keep busy during lockdown is to make a YouTube channel. Obviously I have made mine during lockdown. I have always wanted to make a YouTube channel, always made excuses. I'm too busy, I'm too tired, people won't find me interesting. I still don't know if you do. There've been so many different excuses, but I thought if not now, then when? And you know, I've only got 20 subscribers so far. I don't know whether it's going to be a success, my channel, or going to be a complete flop, but I'm just enjoying the journey. I'm learning so many different things, like obviously how to film, how to export and import things, how to edit a video, how to do thumbnails. I've learned so much that I would never have known had I not started a YouTube channel, and I'm just really enjoying it. I'm enjoying editing, I'm enjoying filming, and it gives me something else to do and something to look forward to and something that's productive. So if you have wanted to start a YouTube channel, all my advice is to you is to just do it. Don't care what people think. I mean, I haven't told anyone about my YouTube channel apart from my boyfriend and a couple of friends, but the vast majority, no one at work knows, all that sort of stuff. But I don't care because I've got an Instagram page, I've got my YouTube, and it's for me, it's not to impress anyone else. So if you want to do it, go and do it. That is the biggest piece of advice. I'm sure anyone on YouTube would probably tell you to do exactly the same thing. So that is my complete list of things to do during lockdown to keep yourself busy or to stop boredom. There are so many different things that you could do. You've got things like do a crazy makeover, upcycle furniture, learn loads more different skills, do challenges, whether it's to run 5k a day or to do this much yoga or to bake this much a day or to write this much of a novel. There are so many different things that you can do, and I would just say just try something new. I know how good Netflix is. I mean, I've built a fort, that's another idea. I've watched a lot of TV, I've eaten a lot of food, but it's just mixing it up. And like I've said, I've done productive stuff, I have done creative stuff, I've done completely unproductive, fed myself silly and sat under a load of blankets to watch a Netflix documentary. Just do it. I don't want to come out of lockdown thinking I wish I had done X, Y and Z, and I don't want to come out of lockdown thinking I was too hard on myself, I restricted too much, I didn't let myself do this or that. So I know it's difficult, I know people are in so many hard situations. We've got amazing people on the front line who I am so thankful and so grateful for. So I just think if all we have to do is sit at home, you know, what is so bad about that? You're in your own environment. Yes, you can't see your family and friends for the majority of us, but there will come a time where we can, and we're so grateful, we're so lucky to be in a time where we can FaceTime and we can Skype and we can Zoom and we can see our loved ones rather than having to write a letter and send it by pigeon. So I'm hoping this video has been helpful for you. I hope you found it entertaining and it's given you some ideas. I hope you have a lovely weekend and you are enjoying the beautiful weather. So thanks for watching. Give it a like and subscribe if you can, and please stay safe.